Hello everybody, thanks for joining me today. We are making a fun little Japanese cherry blossom branch, and you can throw this on whatever you want. You can cut it as large as you want. You could put it on a wall or bulletin board, whatever. You could put it on a scrapbook page. You can make it smaller and put it on a card or whatever you want. Like I said, you could decorate it on a wall in a bedroom. Just it's unlimited, you know, the ideas that you could do with this. And you will see two other videos that I have using this similar thing, similar design, and I like to use it in different ways. So you just make sure to check out those videos and hit subscribe, and so you can follow along in all my crazy crafting. Anyway, we're gonna make this, and I'm gonna show you I thought it'd be fun to make a little larger version of the branch. I was recently invited to the Silhouette Summit in Japan, and so I thought it would be really fun to design the cherry blossoms that are famous out over there. And even though it's like fall right now, or almost, it's late summer, and I know the cherry blossoms are in the spring, but they have they're well known for their cherry blossoms, and they're so beautiful. So I thought it'd be really fun to make a design like that. So we start with the little branch, and each of these flowers, I'm going to use the Silhouette little spatula here, and this was from the old toolkit, which is still available. And if you go look, I will put my links in my bio and the description. And if you use the code Toni, T-O-N-I, you can save money, and you can still purchase this old one, but they do have a new toolkit that has another cool spatula. So, but they're both handy to have. But I was gonna say one more thing, I can't remember. Anyway, so to get started, I used my Silhouette Cameo 5 to cut all this out, and I love the machine, and they just came out with a Silhouette Cameo 5 Alpha, and go check that out. You can look at my page. I have a couple videos, and you can go check it out, watch and see what the new, features are. It's way awesome. So you don't want to miss. If you are looking for a cutting machine, that's a great one, and it's a great price too. And again, use my code Toni, T-O-N-I, to save some money. Doesn't cost you any extra, and it keeps me crafting. So I'm going to use the spatula, and I'm using this to curl the edges to make it just to add dimension. And you could use any little flat thing. You could use a little knife or whatever, but I really like this little tool for this feature. They have little scrapers too you could use, or if you even used a pencil or pen or something, that would work also. But add some dimension, kind of curl up these edges. And the lighter color is on the back, and then the darker pink, it will be the front of the flower. So anyway, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in there. I am happy to answer them. And like I said, don't forget to hit subscribe and follow. I do lives every so often, and I just love to design things. You will find my designs in the Silhouette Design Store, and I love to design things that can be used multiple ways, and then also for a variety of reasons. So I do think this would be super cool design, like put on a wall, of a baby's nursery or a girl's room or whatever, or even the bulletin board would be super cool. You could cut it out in either paper or vinyl, and it would just be so cool, and you could even, if you made, you could do just the layered flowers where the dimension would be really neat to kind of pop off the wall. Or you could even just cut it out in vinyl and put it on your wall, and that'd be really cool too. But this paper I am using is Encore Encore from what's it called? From 12 by 12 Scrapbook Company. I will put the link there in the description too. So this glue dries clear. It is Barely Arts glue, and I'm going to put just a bit in the center just to make sure the flowers hold. We're going to layer these flowers up. So, and it doesn't really matter exactly which flower you put. You just want to have, there's the bigger, a little bit bigger ones. Like I said, kind of layer them. Some of them they actually do, or they're made for an offset. So you could line them up if you're, want them exactly. The right flowers that pick, that are made for each one, but I kind of like to mix it up a little bit. So kind of adds variety. And then we're going to, let's add it to the branch first. And I'm going to add, let's do 6 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna add the small one up here. So kind of our bigger ones, kind of the bigger areas. And then add them around. And then we're going to add some sequins in here. And this sequence I got from Silhouette Design Store, no, scrapbook.com. So add, and like I said, this dries clear. And I have this handy dandy tool picker. It's a jewel picker by Marvy, and I got it, I think, from scrapbook.com too. So we're gonna layer these. Get some smaller. I'm gonna put multiple on each one, and you could put a even just draw a like black design or something in there if you wanted for the flower centers. Let's see here. Probably added more in there than I wanted. Like I said, I'm gonna layer. There's a purple. Let's try to grab the purple one. Get another big red one here. And this clear guy. We'll add that one. Like I said, it dries clear, so it's okay. Add those in. Then we'll top them off. They don't have to be perfectly laid on there, so. Kind of a green one on there. Kind of a green clear, huh? Laying them out everywhere here. And I think I'm going to add one little smaller one on them. So we can get them to lay down. got one kind of come out. We'll try that. Add that over there, and I think one right there, right? I don't know if I have a couple on that one or not. There we go. How cute is that? So just a fun little branch. And you can throw it, like I said, scrap a page or whatever you want, but it just adds some fun variety. So thank you so much for joining me in my crafting. Have a great day.